Immiscible liquids in a glass, vegetable oil, water, corn syrup are placed and it is vibrated. After shaking the glass, it is kept on a table. Then it is found vegetable oil comes at the top, water in between, and corn syrup at the bottom. This is due to different densities. The density of vegetable oil is least. It comes at the top. Then density of water is more than vegetable oil. Water comes below the vegetable oil, and density of corn syrup is highest. Then it comes at the bottom of the glass. This is a diagram of lactometer used to measure density of milk. It is having a long tube known as stem, at which there are numbers here, and it is decreasing in upward direction. That is at the top 0.7, below it 0.8, then 0.9, 1.0, 1.1, 1.2. At the bottom there are lead tubes so that it can be in the vertical position when it is kept inside water, and there is a air portion also inside it to float on milk. When this lactometer is placed inside milk, then if the density is more, that is milk density is more, then upthrust is more and reading is shown 1.2 in the figure. Say density of milk decreases. If we are adding water in milk, density decreases and upthrust, that is equal to VdG, volume dipped inside milk multiplied density of milk multiplied gravity G. Then upthrust decreases and it gives the lower values, say 0.9, 0.8, 0.7 and others, due to more weight, less upthrust. Here is hydrometer. Hydrometer is used to check the charging of battery or discharging of battery, because in a lead acid cell, that is the inverter battery we are using at our home, in 4-wheelers, 2-wheelers also. Here the lead acid battery is having dilute sulfuric acid inside, and the density of dilute sulfuric acid increases and decreases when it is charged and discharged. Then this density is measured with the help of instrument hydrometer, and it is having a tube at the bottom. We are observing a battery and hydrometer inside it, case second. Then rubber tube is used for sucking here dilute sulfuric acid. This is not coming in direct contact of our body because sulfuric acid is corrosive, and it is taken inside glass container in which a tiny hydrometer is floating. We are observing it is floating in dilute sulfuric acid, and in the vertical position, figure 3rd, it gives the reading marked on the stem of this floating device that is inside hydrometer, and in this way we can observe the reading of density of sulfuric acid. Sometimes we are replacing the sulfuric acid also, then density is checked, and accordingly we can change dilute sulfuric acid after a long time, not in a short time, because in the short time only distilled water is added in batteries to maintain their level of dilute sulfuric acid inside container. There are some formulae. Density is equal to mass upon volume. That is the definition of density. Mass per unit volume is known as density. Its unit is kilogram per meter cube. Now there is another formula, relative density RD. That is density of substance divided by density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. We are knowing density of water at 4 degrees Celsius is 1 gram per centimeter cube. If volume remains similar in both the cases, then volume will cancel out in the numerator and denominator in formula third. Therefore, observation means in the balance we are observing weight, then relative density in formula third is equal to weight of body divided by weight of water displaced by the body, because volume term is similar in both the cases and it is cancelled. In the fourth, relative density, weight of body in air divided by apparent loss in weight of the body in water. That is also true. Flotation. Explain flotation of iceberg. The density of ice is 0.9 gram per centimeter cube. That is less than the density of water, 1.0 gram per centimeter cube. When water converts into ice, then volume increases and density decreases. Hence, a piece of ice of low density always float on the surface of water of density. Thank you.